We've been waiting a long time to see these two get it on. Alongside me, former world champion Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Muhammed Ali, the greatest of all time. He stands 6'3" tall with a 78-inch reach. And across the ring from him, Rocky Marciano, the Brockton brawler. This heavyweight is anything but standing only 5'10" tall, one of the greatest heavyweights to ever live.
Remember, there's a shorter reach here, so now they have to slip inside and use the speed, use the proximity, and that timing to time off the long jab that comes in to jump over the top. It's about skills now. Skills will pay the bills.
He is the greatest of all time, Muhammad Ali, fighting out of Louisville, Kentucky. Float like a butterfly and sting like a bee. Rocky Marciano, the Brockton brawler himself, one of the greatest fighters of all time. A sparkling record and one of the best to ever do it.
It'll be ding-ding from first bout. They're off.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, here is the Olympic gold medalist and legend of boxing, the only three-time lineal heavyweight champion of the world. He floats like a butterfly and stings like a bee. The one and only, the greatest, Muhammad Ali. Fighting out of the blue corner, here is a Hall of Fame legend from Brockton, Massachusetts, a Ring Magazine world champion, and an undisputed heavyweight champion of the world, the Brockton blockbuster, Rocky Marciano.
So much hype surrounding this big matchup. Can't wait to see what goes down when the opening bell rings.
Todd, it's a pleasure and an honor to be here at this venue. It's going to be something special.
You can tell both of these fighters are exuding confidence as they touch gloves, and here we go. And there's the bell to start the round. Not so rigid anymore with the stance. Referee not going to be happy with that illegal move. Good punch. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. That hook was off target. Fighters always on their toes, trying to get their opponent rattled, get them off kilter, get them out of their rhythm.
Outside fighters create so much unpredictable movement. Move left to right, box forward, box backwards. You don't know if they're going to attack or defend. Nightmare fighters.
Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? The jab not finding its target. That uppercut doesn't land. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round, complete dominance.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Marciano with one of the best right hands in boxing history. If he catches you flush, it's good night. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This referee might need to take a point here. And that you cannot do, and the referee quickly on top of things, and he's going to deduct a point.
About time, ref.
That hook doesn't score. You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round. He's dropped the guard now. What do you think of that decision?
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Good counter punching. When someone punches that hard, you don't want to trade shots. Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. He's going to go with more footwork now. What do you think of that strategy? Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Ali in that last round. Both these fighters, I'm sure, realize how close this fight is. Every second of every round going forward is going to matter.
How will this pan out? The referee's doing nobody any favors, but these fighters have got to show what they're working for. Work on the combinations, work on the tactics, pace themselves.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Who's going to be the first one to get rocked?
Next round coming up, now you've got to step it up. Now you've got to be smart. Now you've got to give him something different. Because one of these two fighters is going to come out and try and jump on it, put it on him. And this is what you've got to get ready for. Be smart, change things up again. Change your pattern of behavior.
As it is in most heavyweight fights, don't blink because one big shot and this thing could be over. That jab misses. Smart move to grab a hold of your opponent, but obviously you can't do that too often.
They need to be worried that the referee's not going to throw them out the ring and disqualify them both.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Rocky just got clipped.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Trying to fight like Roy Jones Jr. now, bouncing on the toes. Punch lands. Now going to get a little more loosey-goosey. Let's see how this one feels. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Perfect counter shot. Talk about Ali in that last round. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
ring the bell, and here we go. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Here we go with the lightweights. Get ready to see some blazing hand speed and fancy footwork.
Middleweights always gives us a class. If you've got two class middleweight fighters, you are in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, there's a certain fighter, Mr. I would just say marvelous, but some fighters were unbelievable middleweight.
Good right hand. Nice counter punch right up the middle. And the referee will begin the count. 10 seconds to get up. I don't see any movement here. It looks like this one's going to be over. I don't care who you are. There's no doubt who's won this round shot so like far. That.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or it's a bit of a mousetrap.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Well, they're back up, Johnny, but now what do they do to get back into this fight?
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown.
Can make or break a fighter.
They ring the bell, and here we go. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around.
Smart move to clinch there, but the referee's only going to let you do that so often.
Had to hold on, getting hurt every time the punches land.
Got him there. That one lands. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas, over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim and go for speed.
Very competitive round here so far. And a wise move there to clinch.
Sometimes you've got to go with the instincts. Hold on tight till your head clears, till you get your breath back, till the referee steps in.
Quick punch scores. Looks like he's going to move around the ring a little bit more. Try some stick and move. Catch and shoot. Why weren't they more cautious? And here he comes, finally waking up from that nap. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Nice counter shot. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Swing and a miss with that hook. Well, Johnny, you know there's a fine line between being aggressive and being too aggressive. How does he exploit that?
Because they're so big, because they can punch, because they've got the weight behind them. They may not be connecting, but trust me, when they connect, that's when this fight sets on fire. Because someone's going to get hurt and someone's going to react.
And that hook misses. Counter punch. Nope, that hook won't score. A swing and a miss with that jab. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the glamour weight is the heavyweight, but the middleweight is the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there and you're letting the shots go, you've got power, you've got speed, you've got pace. You can stand, you can dance, you can do everything. We can look back in.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Marciano with one of the best right hands in boxing history. If he catches you flush, it's good night. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
That's another scoring shot. Good punch. One punch could change everything in this battle. You don't see a lot of welterweights that can bring you one-punch KO power, but these two can.
What you got to do, Toddy, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
Some real good back and forth between these two fighters.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
He misses with that jab. And he scores with the counter. This is the kind of fight you expect from two world-class elite middleweights. Throws the jab but does not score. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
And there's the bell to start the round. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
Guys that carry so much power, of course they're going to look for that knockout because it makes the night a little bit shorter. You don't get paid any extra for overtime.
Gonna shake out the arms and legs and move around a little bit. He missed with that jab. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. It's always fascinating to watch two good welterweights because they've got blurry hand speed and good power.
You've got a couple of big units here, so I'm expecting power. You're going to have excitement. You're going to have drums because when these guys slow down, that's when the punches are going to land.
Swing and a miss with that hook. We wanted action, and they are giving us action. Here he is, a very competitive round with 10 seconds left. What a massive upset. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
And there's the bell to start the round. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Some fighters are just gifted. Gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
Couldn't land that jab. Looks like a little bit of a strategy change here, loosening up the technique. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift. As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
This is what you're going to get. You're going to get speed, good footwork. You're going to get punches thrown from head to body. You're going to get a lot of toe-to-toe. When you got fighters at these weight division, they'll stand there. They don't need a ring. They need a phone box.
Missing with the hook. Looks like they're going to mix up their strategy a little bit here. What a punch. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
They ring the bell, and here we go. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Beautiful counter shot. Well, Johnny, I know it's still early on, but have you been surprised by anything you've seen?
Oh my goodness, what pace, what pace. They're like, do you know what a Yorkshire Terrier is, Todd? They're like little Yorkshire Terriers.
Fantastic punch. Throws the jab, but does not score. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way. One punch changes everything in this division. It's the heavyweights.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in the fight. You've got to relax.
Nice punch. He's going to loosen things up here. Let's see how he does with this fancy footwork. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Rocky Marciano, a true Hall of Famer, never lost a fight in his professional career, and he's taking on an underdog, an unknown.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter shot. Both men step back for just a moment. We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you can hit, and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better.
A very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
So he's going to drop his arms down here. Not sure that's the wisest decision. You don't want to trade shots. That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round, complete dominance.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
Marciano with one of the best right hands in boxing history. If he catches you flush, it's good night. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Well, with welterweights, they sometimes bring you the best of both worlds. Fast hands and power.
Look back in the history books. Some of the best fighters in the world were the middleweights. Yes, the glamour division is the heavyweights, we know. But I'm telling you now, you look right there. These guys are on it. Fast, sharp, powerful. But it hurts, and you can imagine that being you. They're the size of an average man.
Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down. It doesn't always pay to be first. It pays to be last.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I gotta respect both of them. More than happy.
Looks like they're gonna try and be a little more elusive now. So he's going to shake off the cobwebs and bounce around the ring a little bit here. Good counter punching. Nope, that uppercut does not score. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. No surprise there, a unanimous decision.
They've done it before, now they're doing it again, and look what's happened. A unanimous decision. What a way, what tactics, what a game plan. What a result.